Straight from the underground. Cheers, everybody!
Wolfpack, live. Smoke weed every day.
Cheers! Happy Friday, Joko! Cheers! All right, let's pour up before we start. I've already been drinking. And obviously I've been smoking as well. God damn it. But let's get this going on. You know how we do. Pour it in the cup. Yeah. Mix it up with a little bit of a Sprite, you know, to cure the cancer, as us Mexicans like to say. Whenever you're sick, your mom just tells you, just drink a Sprite, you're gonna feel better. And you know what? You actually do. You actually do. Cheers, everybody. Beautiful combination, beautiful combination. Anyways, the fucking world is falling apart. So let's get this show on the fucking road, because there's too much shit to talk about. Let's go. And we're gonna start with the goddamn weekly political news.
The Lord Almighty came out and said, Joe, get out of the race. I get out of the race. The Lord Almighty's not coming down.
We are feeling en fuego right now.
And this is Russian wine. It's from Crimea.
He likes wine. I don't really like wine. I like Grey Goose.
Never had a drinking problem.
I just like hot dogs. I had one for lunch today.
What are you doing? Not eating gummies.
I'm cognitively very strong.
Dickie Hill.
Maybe we got another Red Sox fan down in Florida for y'all up here in Red Sox Nation.
Nice story.
I want to present to you this participation.
Get that fat pig off the couch.
The great Zohar Mundami, that fucking communist, has been in office less than a week. And already he has started with his everything's gonna be free for everyone bullshit in New York City. Yeah. He's gone on and started appointing radical leftists on his cabinet. He put an ex-terrorist, an ISIS terrorist, converted to Islam and shit. Blew up a building over there in Pakistan. It was an American building, but he blew up some motherfucking shit. Put him right there in office. And he's even starting to put some lesbian white, let me say it again, let me reiterate that, white lesbian non-binary women on his cabinet. Here's one of them, named Sia Weaver.
I think the reality is that for centuries we've really treated property as an individualized good and not a collective good, and we are going to transitioning to treating it as a collective good and towards a model of shared equity will require that we think about it differently, and it will mean that families, especially white families, but some POC families who are homeowners as well, are going to have a different relationship to property than the one that we currently have.
You hear that? All you white Jewish property owners, get ready, because you're going to be stripped away of your lands. That's right. And we're going to give it to all the illegals and the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans and the goddamn Arabs and the Islams and shit. And then the non-binary white lesbians, like this lady down here, who looks like she hasn't showered in weeks. God damn it. Could you imagine how bad her pussy stinks? Oh my God. I bet you she doesn't shave either. Oh yeah.
Live.
I'm into that. I ain't gonna lie. If Macron hadn't turned France into a hellhole, I'd be over there with the women. They don't shave over there. They're dirty. Just like this lady right here. Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's right. Look at her post. Talking about, like, oh, we're going to take away the land from the motherfuckers that paid to buy a house. Why? Because we're lazy And we don't want to work for years and years and years to earn money, then take out a mortgage and have to pay the bank so that we can own property. We don't want to play your game. We'd rather just take it from the rich and give it to us who don't even have jobs. That's some crazy backward thinking. All right, I don't have property because, you know, you got to be an idiot to buy a house nowadays. Let's be honest. It's a lot cheaper to rent. Yeah, you gotta look at your options, all right? Property is a fucking theft. How are you gonna say you own something, you still gotta pay taxes every day in the year? You know what I'm saying? I had to pay taxes. I don't even know pay property. They pay taxes because say, oh, he doesn't have any kids. He didn't come inside no woman and shit. Oh yeah, he's fucking single and he's not a non-binary and he's one of these guys. Well, fuck you. I am one of those guys, and she's one of them too. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, fuck this bitch. Back to this communist. Let me tell you something about this guy. He wants everything for free, for everyone. And according to him, he is now giving away World Cup tickets.
What we are seeing, you know, I had a New Yorker the other day come up to me and ask me if there was any way I could help him get World Cup tickets because he was saying that the cost that he saw for a game was $600, right? This is increasingly out of reach. We have made what used to be a working class game into a luxury experience. And there are too many for whom it doesn't matter where the World Cup is being played in the world, they know where they're going to watch it. It's TV. And we want to ensure that there are more experiences available to each and every New Yorker.
Look, you dumb son of a bitch. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. $600 for a World Cup ticket is fucking cheap. That's a steal. I don't know what an idiot didn't go fucking pawn some shit and buy it. I would have. Yeah. I would have gone sat over there in the line and donated some blood a couple times. Go to like hit all the blood centers in one day. $600. Go give me a World Cup ticket. Oh yeah. But I'll tell you one thing. I will never go to the World Cup in the USA. Are you kidding me? It's the worst idea President Trump has ever had. Could you imagine what's going to happen when we have more foreigners coming in and trying to think that America's great, and we have all these fucking crazy, we're going to talk about later on what's going on in the rest of the country. I know you know. But we have all this bullshit going on, and we're about to bring all these guests over. Hey, we're going to host these badass World Cup come to our country and shit. It's going to be crazy. Just you wait. And a disaster waiting to happen. Hopefully we'll get some clicks, some views, some likes, some subscribes. God damn it. There's nobody even watching right now. God damn it. Joku, for God's sakes, type in a comment or something. Make it look like we're alive down here. For fuck's sakes, this is embarrassing. Anyways, let's keep it going. But don't worry, fellas. We do have some allies down there in New York City. Yeah. Some of us are fighting for what is right. Some of us. Yeah. None other than Republican Vicky Baldino, who is on the city council. Yeah, she's not on his council. She's part of the fucking board. She's come out, and I'm just going to let her speak for herself.
Well, I'm definitely one of his worst nightmares, and I plan to be for the next 4 years. What this man has done, young man, inexperienced man, never held a job in his life, well, I'm definitely one of his worst nightmares, and I plan to be for the next 4 years. What this man has done, young man, inexperienced man, never held a job in his life. Well, I'm definitely one of his.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm definitely.
Cheers! Never held a job in his life. She tears him apart. She literally does. This guy, he's never worked. All right? He comes from another country. He come over here. He's trying to figure out how to make some money. He did a couple of porn films. Didn't work out too good. You know what I'm saying? They only paid him like fucking $500. Spent it all on fucking gay prostitutes that night and some cocaine. So like everyone who ends up in the dumps in this country decides I should go into politics. And here you go. He's mayor of New York. And that's how it works. That's how it works in this fucking country. Anyways, I'm sorry I interrupted you, Miss Baldino. let's let her finish, my friends.
Definitely one of his worst nightmares, and I plan to be for the next 4 years. What this man has done, young man, inexperienced man, never held a job in his life, only became an American citizen 7 years ago in order to run for state assembly, thinks he could run the city of New York. Well, he's sadly mistaken. He surrounded himself with a bunch of terrorists. The fact that we just did a piece on anti-Semitism, he ran on that. It was very clear he has never denied any hate. He's never condemned 9/11. Two things we said we'd never forget. We'd never forget the Holocaust, and we'd never forget 9/11. Instead, this guy is totally erasing it all.
This motherfucker is trying to make everyone forget about 9/11. That's right. He's trying to forget the biggest travesty in America. He's trying to run out on the Jews and start a second Holocaust in this great city. Frankly, I don't give a fuck about the Jews. He can do whatever he wants with them. But everything else he's doing is fucking up. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. Oh, son of man, you're being racist because he's from another country. And you don't like liberalism and wokeism or lesbianism. Yeah, you're right. I don't like any of those three things, you pussies. But guess what? This guy's going to bring Islamic Sharia law to all of New York. Oh yeah? Son of man, you're being racist again. You think I'm lying? Listen to this.
I think we are hearing Azan. Come here. Yeah. In my life, he's gonna be here hearing this.
You hear that? You hear that? That is what's coming. They're playing that. You know, I'm not lying. Search it on X. Search it. They're gonna come out. Bunch of motherfuckers 5 times a day. You think I'm playing? I am not. All right. I went to go visit my family over there in Egypt, and I'm telling you, they do this. They have speakers. I don't know if they have them on every street corner. It sounds like they do. Or either that or it's one big motherfucker. But it's loud. And it's every couple of hours. At least 5 times a day. And anywhere you go, there's on the ceiling. Like if you go to a public building is what I'm saying. I doubt people at home, people know what's up in their own homes. But if you're like in a public building and you look up at the ceiling, there's always an arrow, a green arrow pointing somewhere on the ceiling. And one time, because I saw it and I was like, are they trying to tell me where the exit is? And shit. So I asked my brother over there from another mother, Omar Khalifa, I asked him, hey, what the fuck is that little arrow for? And he told me, it points in the direction of the Mecca. That big black cube that fell from the sky that they worship. It's a fucking asteroid, those dumbasses. They worship a fucking black cube that fell from the sky. And they walk around it all day. And they pray to it. Because it's from God. Some ass. Moses pissed on it or some shit. I don't know. I'm not. You know what? I skimmed through the book. I really don't give a fuck. I don't believe in any of that. I just wanted to make sure that the Democrats were lying, and it turns out they were. If you think I'm lying, we're going to move on to talk about the disgrace of the goddamn Democrats. Last week, we had none other than disgraced Governor Tim Walz. Fucking underneath a microscope. Yeah. From over $9 billion in fraud in America. Taxpayer money, they said. Yeah. So we're back here and wondering how have things transpired since this huge revelation? Well, the way you would imagine it would have transpired.
Well, welcome to the Capitol. It's great that you're all... Sir, you're welcome to come. Let me finish. Let me finish and vote.
Hey, sir, he doesn't have fucking votes first. Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh, hey, there's some passion in the building, which is a good thing.
Reaction to some of the boos that you got out there and some of the heckling.
Yeah, and some of the thank you, and this guy wanted to go help me brawl the guy. Look, that's what they're going to do. These folks come here, they're going to have to face the reality. Some of these guys voted for what's happening at the VA and they don't like it. Some of them come up here and are saying they're supporting folks who are voting against this. The House budget is grossly underfunded in veterans and it has to change.
Cheers!
Woke Pack for life.
People are pissed. The veterans are pissed. They're saying, hey, what the fuck? You want to talk about, like, you're here to fucking help the veterans, but you're giving all the money to the Quality Leering Center? Which, by the way, after all of this scandal, has finally shut down. Thank God. Fucking idiot. Well, eventually, after days of people going to his house and him knocking on his door and him having to come out and put out flaming bags of shit from his fucking front door step and shit, he finally decided to get up there and do this.
In September, I announced that I would seek a historic third term as Minnesota's governor, and I have every confidence that if I gave it my all, we would win the race. But as I reflect on this moment with my family and my team over the holidays, I came to the conclusion that I can't give a political campaign my all. Every minute that I spend defending my own political interest would be a minute I can't spend defending the people of Minnesota against the criminals who prey on our generosity and the cynics who want to prey on our differences. So I've decided to step out of this race, and I'll let others worry about the election while I focus on the work that's in front of me for the next year.
Yeah, why this guy is still in office, I don't understand. Fuck him. They should drag him out in the street and beat him with sticks. Oh, I'm gonna continue for the time I'm being to try to help the Somalians and shit. With all your money. Yeah, two terms my ass, Gomer. They did vote for this, those idiots. Now they're there, begging for money that's been going to foreigners with their $3,000 glasses, running their fake daycare centers and shit. I should have moved over there. I would have been rich right now. This channel would have been, we would have had guest stars on this. We would have been the Tonight Show. God damn it. Fuck this guy. I was making excuses and shit. You wanna know why he's scared? Why he doesn't want to run again? Because he knows he's gonna be more under the microscope, motherfucker. You're in danger of going to jail. Because right now, literally, the Senate is having hearings. Nobody's covering this shit because there's other destruction going on across the land that we're about to talk about in a little bit. Nobody's talking about this, but right now they are grilling the shit out of all people involved in the departments that gave out the money to these people.
Question is, should Somalians who committed fraud be denaturalized and deported, Mr. Bayou?
Again,
yes
I'm not sure
no?
that's an appropriate question because the majority of Somali
So if you
Minnesotans
commit
are
fraud in
citizens.
this country and you are here from Somalia, you don't believe they should be denaturalized and deported? How
Again,
much fraud would it take for you to want to denaturalize and deport someone who committed fraud in this country? How much?
Again,
$1 billion, 9 billion, 19 billion? What would it take for you?
most Somali Minnesotans are citizens.
Right. And the ones that committed fraud, the question was, if you understand English, should be those who committed fraud, should they be denaturalized and deported? The Somalians who are here, the ones that can't speak English.
Yeah, so under U.S. law...
Okay, my next question for you
Can I please finish the question?
No, you can't because you're not answering the question. My next question is, this is yes or no. If you marry your brother and you commit immigration fraud, should you be denaturalized and deported? If you commit immigration fraud, yes or no?
Again, that question seems really inappropriate. And if I can get
Well, you
back to
can't
your
answer my question, so that's probably more inappropriate. Can you name one significant contribution to Minnesota from a Somali immigrant who can't speak English?
Absolutely, yes. But again, this is...
You didn't name one. All right, so my next questions are going to be for the Honorable Ms. Robbins. Question is, should Somalians who committed fraud be denaturalized and deported, Mr. Bayou? Or no?
That's an
Cheers!
For life.
Man, this guy was all like, that's an inappropriate question. Look, you motherfucker. He tried to dance around it, and she finally said, he said, oh, these people are legal. And she said, okay, but they committed fraud. Should they be deported? Again, that's an inappropriate question. I'm not comfortable. I haven't gone to the bathroom to change my tampon that Tim Waltz issued out to me this morning. And shit.
Woke Pack. Full live.
Oh my god, it's embarrassing, but it fucking doesn't end there. It gets even more embarrassing for these motherfuckers. Because then they send out a fucking Hollywood star. I don't know. You know what? I didn't do my research, and frankly, I don't give a fuck. It's that bitch that comes out in that new fucking, what's that called? The Wizard of Oz origin movie about the witch and the princess. I don't know. Ariana Grande's in it, and that bald black chick. Here she is.
He was an election denier. So an election fraud lie. Now, he claims he did these things in the name of patriotism, but really he's just a criminal. So raise your hand if you oppose Trump's pardon of this Minnesota individual.
Ma'am, this grandstanding nonsense
This is not grandstanding.
exactly
This is
what
accountability.
Minnesotans hate about D.C.
This is accountability, and you are hypocrites. So again, I will take your
Thanks
refusal
for demonstrating my opening
Mr.
statement.
Chairman,
Order,
reclaiming my
decorum.
time.
She's off the
Reclaiming
rails.
my time. I'm not off the rails, please.
You are
Enough
totally
with your
off the
tropes.
rails.
Nancy,
Order.
enough with your tropes. Give me my time back.
Order, Mr. Chairman.
If Republicans were serious about reclaiming
me.
You
my constituents. You have no time left.
You
don't get to accuse me of things at the end. You're overtime.
You're out of
Order.
time. You're out of time.
There's no time
You're out of
left.
time. We're done here. We're done.
Touch in out of time.
At least 10
Mr. Chair, she's out of time.
Time's expired.
Out of order and out of time.
Ms. Presley, you've already secured your MSNBC spot tonight. Now your time's required.
looking for
Chair
accountability,
recognizes Ms.
and you
Mays
wanna
from
run from the
South Carolina.
Oh my god.
Woke Pack. Full live.
Oh my god. They're trying to talk about Minnesota hearings, and her defense is Trump pardoned some guy from January 6th insurrections. Right away, the lady in the front goes, you see, what does this have to do with anything we're talking about? This is exactly what we're talking about, the nonsense that's going on. She's an idiot. Get her the fuck out of there. Yeah, they're not gonna put up, we're not gonna put up with this nonsense anymore. We're there to talk about the Minnesota shit. Your January 6th insurrection? Shut the fuck up. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my god, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for them, and it's badass for us because it gives me content to talk about. Oh yeah,
Woke Pack. Full live.
Oh my god, these people are fucking hilarious. It gets better, folks. Because if Minnesota wasn't already in a fucking pile of shit that it's been digging into, it's a pile of Chinese shit because they're digging into the dirt and they're getting to the bottom. You know, because when you dig, you know, when you're a little kid and they tell you, you keep digging, you're gonna get to China. That's what the Democrats are doing, and they're getting to the Chinese shit down there. Literally, all the shit, the shit that the Chinese fucking defecate. They're getting to it. Well, if it isn't bad enough for Minnesota, then this bullshit went and happened.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. No! Get out of the car. Oh! Shame! You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. No! Get out of the car. No! Shame! Shame! Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? What the fuck? You just fucking, what the fuck did you do?
an issue once again in Minneapolis, Minnesota, similar to George Floyd, that has once again divided our nation. And there's the real video the media doesn't want to show you, which clearly shows she stepped on the gas. And mind you, they don't want to show you the footage of the guy who shot her because you're gonna see her get shot. So they're not gonna release that, obviously. But they showed the video of the guy who's literally to the side of the car. And you can see that the guy to the side of the car almost got run over. So what do you think was happening to the guy in front of the fucking car? Well, I don't know. Look, man, that he pulled out a gun and shot her. Fuck, dude. I hope he can live with himself. Because I genuinely, I would have gotten run over. I probably would have died with my body frame. Because all that armor they're wearing, it would have been too heavy for me. And the sergeant would have been like, no, he's going to fall and die. Just let him go out like that. Just give him a cap. And she would have run over me and I would have died. And no one would have protested. I promise you. Not even you fucking right wings. Not for this guy. But God damn it. He was scared. What would you have done if you're allowed to shoot criminals that are trying to kill you? Oh my God. It's pretty crazy. Before we get into who these people are and how it all went down, because we have all the details here in the underground broadcast. Oh yeah, motherfuckers. Before we get into it, let me just say one thing. Let's forget this situation. Pretend you're watching another video. Here you are, you're in a town full of Mexicans. And you see the cops pulling over some fucking guys. For whatever reason, maybe they had some teenagers with them, underage motherfuckers. They're trying to get them high so they can molest them. That kind of shit goes down here. It goes down in your city. Stop lying. I know it does. I know it does, motherfucker. I've read it on the newspaper. Anyways, it goes down everywhere. And the cops pull those guys over, you know what I'm saying? And then son of man is driving around, smoking a fucking fatty. After just kicking back a pint of some of that pink. Oh yeah.
Woke Pack, full live.
And he turns the corner, son of man. And all of a sudden he sees the cops pulling over this motherfucker over here, trying to mack on his 15-year-old and shit. And I'm drunk as fuck, and I'm like, hey, that's one of my peoples. Fuck this. And I go all drunk, and I put my car, and I put it right in front of the cop car. I don't get out, I don't start screaming, nothing like that. I just put it in front of the cop car. And the cop cars are all like, what the fuck? And they come up to me, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, don't worry about it, go have a sandwich, you fat pig. That's exactly what they were doing. Go have a sandwich, you motherfucker. I'm good. Don't worry about it. And then they tell me, get out of the car. Get out of the car. And they start surrounding my car. And my dumbass decides to just turn my car around a little bit and then drive off like that. I almost 100% guarantee that I'd be dead the same way. And once again, no one would protest for me. So I'm just saying, it's a very unfortunate situation, a little bit extreme. You know what the worst part about it is? That dog right there, there was a dog in the back seat. That dog is going to be traumatized for life. Because he just saw his owner get her tits blown off. Very unnecessary. Why would you go and put yourself in that situation? In any situation like that? Why would you go and do it? I don't know. Do I want to know? Probably not. But unfortunately, the New York Post went and did some investigation, and they found out exactly what was going down. And guess what? None other than Renee Nicole Good. And a mother of two. That's right. Let me tell you her story. And she's the one on the right. We'll get to the one on the left in a little bit. Don't worry about it, guys. I'll get to the quote, too. You're getting ahead of yourselves. Son of man ain't that fast. Got a lot of information to give you. Renee Nicole Good was married to a man with a job, and a mother of two. She started teaching her kids wokeness when she became a Biden Kamala Harris supporter. Started taking her kids to these drag shows. She started telling her little boy about, like, if he wants to be a little girl, wear a dress, it's okay. He doesn't want a penis. We can always chop it off when he's a little bit older, because I think the age, the minimum age now is 6. She says it's a little bit unfair. The little boy is 3.5 years old, and he doesn't want to have a penis, and it's very unfair for them. He also has a little girl. She told the little girl, if you don't want to have any tits, we got to strap down your chest right now with fucking tape and rubber for the beginning. The little girl's 2.5, by the way. And she's already made up her mind. She's a little boy, they say. She can't speak, but she's made up her mind, they say. Anyways, so the dad got mad, and he left their asses. Yeah, I'm out of here, you crazy bitch. He got mad, and he left. I mean, I can't, I don't know. I mean, try to put yourself in his position, guys. I mean, let's be honest with you. Is that really a conversation you want to be having with your friends? When your friends are there hanging out, all you guys drinking beer, and the motherfuckers all like, yeah, my boy Timmy, man, I think he's going to be a football player, because he saw the game. I was sitting down watching the fucking Cowboys play, and he came over here, and he was all like, Dad, what's going on? And he's like, I'm watching the Cowboys, boy. And he's like, oh, shit, let's play football, Dad. Let's play football. And now he wants to throw the ball around. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, hey, Jim, how about your boy, Billy? Oh, well, Billy, fuck. He was hanging out with his mom all day, and he doesn't know if he's telling me he doesn't want a penis and shit, and he wears dresses now. I don't know, man. Is that really a conversation you want to be having with your fucking friends when you're drinking beer? For fuck's sakes. So the dad left. He left her ass. And shit. So here she goes, single mother of two, getting all the welfare, this child support, and she finds the next Marine, lesbian, from the Army. It went down. She's also a Kamala Biden supporter. They're all about wokeness and shit. So she remarried. All right. And they moved to Missouri. Over there in Missouri, they worked in a preschool. Yeah, because they take the kids, they get free schooling. They don't have to pay taxes, because I work there too, bitches. No worry. I get my kid gets all the grades, and I make sure while I'm there, I tell all the other kids about wokeness and tell them not to tell their parents, because their parents are evil, because they believe in Jesus. That's what they say, not me. I'm just repeating what the New York Post is saying. So while they were there, they meet all the other mothers, and they found out that all the other mothers are restless and shit, and their husbands are always working, and so it was easy to get them converted, and they started a club, and they called it Ice Watch. Yeah. And they taught each other. This is a direct quote. The New York Post went down there and talked to one of these crazy ladies from the Minnesota Ice Watch, and did a direct quote from one of these ladies. She says, she was a warrior. She died doing what was right. Renee, we trained her against these ICE agents, what to do, what not to do. It was a very thorough training. We had to listen to commands, and we had to know our rights. And also we had whistles, so when we see ICE agents, we whistle. Yeah. They trained her good, because apparently the training involves when there's an ICE agent or a federal agent telling you get out of your car, you're instead, you turn the wheel and you step on the gas. Some fucking hardcore training right there. Sounds like some Al-Qaeda training, if you ask me. God damn it. Oh my God. How does this happen? How do married white women become this? That's her new wife, by the way, right there. She's the one you saw in the video. calling the police officer fat, telling him to go get some lunch and shit. Oh, it's crazy. It's fucking insane. It's a tragedy. It is a tragedy, 100%. Sad, sad, sad. Unfortunately, just like every tragedy in America, god damn it, didn't take long for all the woke cockroaches to come out of their non-binary holes, and because they're drawn to this type of environment. I'm sorry.
Fuck off. All on video. You fucking kill someone else! Kill someone else! Don't get killed for this. It's not worth it, man. Fuck you! Go another way! Move! Go another way! Move! Kill us all! Go another way! Behind us! Kill us all, Nazis!
Oh my God. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just speechless at this kind of crap, man. Kyle just literally said Charlie Kirk was a dad too. Yeah. Let me tell you about one thing, man. I ain't gonna get into it. What just happened transpired into this afternoon. You two know what's going on in my IG account, but it doesn't matter. The point is, this relates all to this. I do not believe in anything Charlie Kirk believed in, but he was freedom of speech. He can say whatever the fuck he wants, as can I, and as can you, and as can these dumbasses down here. All right. The things they are doing are actually against the law, because you're allowed to protest without fucking obstructing justice or authority. It's called peaceful protest. The right to assemble doesn't mean cause chaos and destruction and get in the way of cars while people are trying to do their jobs that they were hired for. You know, dude, that's their jobs. And they've had these jobs longer than Trump's been in office, than Biden, than anybody. Every time there's a regime change, these people have to follow the rules. Just like you do at your job. Well, you do. These people don't have fucking jobs, which is the reason why they have enough time to be doing shit like this. But why is this happening? Why are kids acting like this? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because the people that they look up to are telling them to.
Our neighbors are being disappeared. P.S. Without due process, it is just called kidnapping. Then show up and use your voice. Put your body on the line. Put your body on the line. Then show up. Put your body on the line. Our neighbors.
Oh my God. Put your body on the line for our agenda, for our politics, for our money. Because we need to stay in office. We need you to fucking go and cause destruction. We need you to cause destruction so you can force the government to bring in martial law and round everyone up and move us closer to the end of days. Because that's what this is all about at the end of the day. And then they're playing with it. The governor I'm not going to show you videos because the show's already really long. I had to trim a lot of fat already. The governor and the mayor and everybody, just like this fucking representative Peggy Flanagan, lieutenant governor over there in Minnesota. They keep telling these people to go down there and do this. But there are people trying to do their jobs. And of course, these idiots are very fucking obedient. It didn't take long before we get the white, single, non-binary woman who hasn't gotten laid or seen a dick in years.
Shoot me! Go ahead! Go ahead! Shoot me! Shoot me! Go ahead! Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me! You wanna shoot me? You wanna shoot me? Shoot me! Go ahead! Shoot me! Shoot me! Pepper spray me! Hurt me! Shame on you! On your grandmother!
Lady, if you were grandmother, if you were my grandmother, I would shoot you for fuck's sakes. How embarrassing and pathetic is that? I mean, god damn it. Gets even worse, man. Here's some more. Excuse me. Here's some more outstanding citizens and a proud member of the Minnesota Single Lesbian Mothers Ice Watch.
That Mustang's coming on you pretty fast. She just ran a red light.
She were up with you.
Yeah, that's a fast little car. She's right behind you now. Alright, just slow down. Let me do this.
Yeah, come down here. Come down here. Fine road.
Okay. Turn on the lights. 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 Hey, wait. Turn on the lights. Ma'am, you're impeding with the federal investigation. We have you on camera. We actually have news reporters with us in the vehicle. Your case will be referred over to Homeland Security investigations for prosecution. You will be arrested. This is your last and final warning. Hold on a second, guys. Give me your license, please. I will once again tell you, you have cases in danger. Put your vehicle and park and shut it off, please. I understand, but you are impeding. Look where you are at. You are almost causing an accident. You are surrounded by federal agents.
I understand.
Okay, I am the Deputy Field Office Director here, ma'am. Stand by. We're running the name. We're going to refer this case over for enforcement action.
Please don't. I'm just a mom, please.
You got it?
Please. I'm just a mom, please. I'm just
Kylie?
a mom. Yes, please. I'm just
You
a
are
mom.
just, you turn around and get out of here.
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out
Here
of
you
here.
go. Slow down.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm getting out.
guys, I got it. I got it. Got it. Everybody break away. Everybody break away.
I'm going home.
Kylie, look at me. Quiet. Look at me. Take a deep breath. Okay? I need you right now. Take a deep breath. I want you to pull over right here and go home. Okay? Take a deep breath.
Can I just, I'm shaking.
You may leave. Please turn around. I'm going to stop traffic for you. Go.
When reality catches up to you, bitch. I just saw a bunch of white lesbian women just like me on the internet going over there and pushing police officers. Let me go and do the same. Oh, I'm about to get arrested. Wait, I'm a mother of three. Bitch, you are lucky that pussy ass white Mexican, because that's exactly what if you heard his accent, that motherfucker was Mexican. He was not American. That motherfucker was Mexican. All right, just like me. I heard his accent. Trust me, that motherfucker was having trouble even speaking the language, the dumbass. Ah, yeah. Cheers!
Wolfpack, full live.
Around here, we call them Spaniards white Mexicans because motherfuckers, they're whiter than us, all right? The white Mexicans. That motherfucking white Mexican was telling her and shit. Hey, go ahead, leave out of here. Mother of three. She's lucky that this transsexual Mexican wasn't there because you know what I would have said? A mother of three? Where the fuck are your kids? Open your trunk right now. I better not find bodies, dismemberments, and little heads over there because I'm busting your ass, bitch. Yeah, that's what I would have said. Uh-huh. She's lucky they let her go. That shit wouldn't have fly with a son of man. Bust her ass. In fact, fuck this shit about pull up in front of her. I would have rammed her fucking car off the road so she could flip over and crash into a tree and shit. Yeah. Let me ask you one thing. This is a mother of two over here with her lesbian fucking lover that by the way, the kids are not the lesbian lovers. They're originally to the girl who died. Shame. Now the kids are stuck with their new lesbian mother that's not even of them's and shit. But let me tell you one thing, man. This happened around, I don't know, it was early that day. It must have been around 10:30 a.m. I remember because I started getting the notifications on Twitter. I always put it right there. And I saw it was around 10:30 a.m. my time. You know what my mom was doing at 10:30 a.m. my time? My mom was probably at the H-E-B, or that's a grocery store, in case you don't live in Texas, you pussies. Probably at the H-E-B over there being a Mexican, buying all the Mexican vegetables and all the Mexican rice and all that ass to make fucking dinner for us when we get home from school. And also, she needed to make sure she makes it with enough time so then she has to fucking go and pick us up from school. Because the school made a stupid rule about kids cannot walk home and the parents have to come pick them up because they're too little and there's a lot of cars. Pussies. We used to walk home from school all the time, motherfuckers. We go to school after school to go fuck around and break windows. We did it all the time, you pussies. They never knew it was us. Oh, yeah. Cheers!
Woke Pack. Full live.
Pussies. All right, don't worry. My mom was busy all day from the moment she woke up to feed my dad before he went to work and then wake us up, make sure we're all dressed and shit ready to go to school and then make breakfast for us and then take our asses to school. She would have been in, clean the house, go do all the shit, make lunch, and then go pick us up again. I was busy all day. What the fuck are these guys doing? Oh, by the way, they're from Missouri. Oh, let's get in our car and drive 6 hours to Minneapolis, Minnesota with our other lesbian friends on the Ice Watch and try to bring justice to a bunch of fucking illegals. I don't know, fellas. If you ask me, it sounded like a shitty plan from the start. God damn it. They're the kind of people that are out there, man, that are causing trouble in this country. I don't understand why they don't have jobs, why they're not trying to be better parents. Instead, they're out there getting themselves killed, putting themselves in situations that honestly no normal or even a criminal, not even a criminal or even a demented person, the homeless person down there in the middle of the street doesn't even go and do shit like this. They don't. For fuck's sakes. But here you go. Here's some more goddamn jobless motherfucking Americans and perfect examples of the type of people we're dealing with here, folks.
Shame! Shame!
Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Shame! Shame! I'm getting paid right now! Shame! Shame!
I quit my job for this, and I've been having flare-ups and stuff, so it's like I can barely, and I have panic attack.
You said when you heard the sirens, you immediately ran out. Where were you?
I was about 15 minutes away.
And what were you doing?
I was disassociating on my bed. I mean, I might as well put my time to something useful. If you see in the video, everything, it was not self-defense by that terrorist. It was not.
How did your boss respond when you quit?
It was like a part-time. I'm getting back after a lot happens recently in my life, so sometimes disability takes my life over, and I'm still kind of in shock. Like,
oh my god. You heard the first girl, the girl goes, I'm getting paid right now when they asked her if she has a job. A lot of these motherfuckers, they don't have jobs, and there's ads saying, come over here and protest, and we'll give you fucking $100, and they go down there. There's a girl over there having a panic attack, so she quits her job so she can protest. Oh yeah, going down there with a bunch of idiots to protest is definitely going to help your panic attacks, you dumb bitch. Oh my god. It's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. But there's hope. There's hope, and there's plenty of hope, and there's no need to be worrying, guys. Because these people, they're not ever going to accomplish anything. They're never going to accomplish anything. Not like with tactics like this. Not with situations like this. Throwing yourselves in front of cars. Telling cops to kill you. Nothing's ever going to get accomplished like that. Nothing has ever been accomplished like that. Believe it or not, if you look at history. You know? You want to accomplish something, maybe do what Gandhi did and starve yourself. You dumbass. Throw yourself in front of the car. I wonder what the outcome of throwing myself in front of a car is going to be. Peace and everlasting love. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass. This is the outcome of throwing yourself in front of the fucking car. Or trying to run over a cop with a car. God damn it. These people will never accomplish their goals. And it ain't going to be because we're trying to stop them. It's going to be because they are who they are.
Quick point of privilege. Quick point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Guys, first of all, James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him. I just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please, can we just, I know we're all fresh and ready to go, but can we please just keep the chatter to a minimum? It's affecting my ability to focus. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. Okay, is there a speaker against name, chapter, pronouns?
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Okay.
Very brief point of information. If you are using a microphone, talk into it directly like I am right now, and do not wave your face back and forth because people cannot hear you. That is all.
Okay, awesome.
Hi, James Jackson, Sacramento DSA, he, him. I have already asked people to be mindful of the chatter of their comrades who are sensitive to sensory overload, and that goes double for the heckling and the hissing. It is also triggering to my anxiety. Like, the be comradely isn't just for, like, you know, let's keep things civil or whatever. It's so that people aren't going to get triggered and so that it doesn't affect their performance as a delegate.
We're raising our placards. When we transition between the votes, can we slow down a little bit? Because it's starting to get confusing for people. Thank you.
This is Daniel Ray from Piedmont. He, him pronouns.
So we are a bit behind schedule.
We don't have anything to worry about. Because these morons can't even get a meeting started. Because everybody's getting offended or they're having sensory overloads. I don't give a fuck. No one's watching this channel. You wanna know why? Because they got a bunch of retards on their fucking side.
Live.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers. Pathetic. We ain't got nothing to worry about, fellas. These fucking guys, they're a lost cause. They're just little kids begging for attention. Anyways, let's move on because something happened this week that no one is talking about. And there's a reason why. Because we're about to talk about the future president of the United States of America. Yeah. You better believe it, folks. And there is, if you don't like this guy, there is nothing you're going to be able to do about it. Because the Democrats are bringing nothing to the table. And they're acting crazier than ever. Look at all this mess. Do you think people are going to vote for the party that is instigating this to happen? So this guy's our next president, whether you like him or not. Guess what? This past weekend, his house was broken into and invaded. Yeah. By none other than a 17-year-old white non-binary who identified herself as Julia. Julia has rich Democratic parents that are supporters and donators to the Biden-Harris campaign. And there is zero coverage whatsoever about this. I think because there's a lot of crazier shit going on right now. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. This kid was trying to get in there. Trying to kill Vance. We're about to... Oh, my God. This is going to be worse than martial law. This is going to be like... They're going to go after domestic... They're going to be labeled as domestic terrorisms. And in the future... What these idiots kids are doing to themselves, because you know what, we're old. I might die in like 5 years. I don't give a fuck. Everybody knows. Anyways, we're old and shit. But what he's doing to his generation and to the future generations is fucked. Because in the future, if the government really doesn't like what you're saying, they can just say you're a domestic terrorist. And you'll be thrown away in jail forever. And it's going to be because of their fault. That's the truth. Oh my God. Let's move on to the main shit that happened. Again, all this almost, to me, seems orchestrated. Cheers, by the way. It does. Oh. So much going on in the world that I'm not even going to cover. The whole show would be political if I covered this. I'm trying to get through to this because we still got celebrity and comic book news and ass. But God damn it, the whole world's falling apart. Trump's going to fight Mexico next. And then the fucking... the Chinese are pissed. There's war in the Middle East. Iran is getting overthrown by their own people. Fucking Israel is ready to move in. And I think Zelensky just attacked today. Russia. There's a lot of shit going on that we're not going to cover probably until next week. Because the world is falling apart, fellas. It is. But we're here because of one man and one man only. Let us not forget. And that is none other than the great Donald J. Trump. The President of the United States.
Good evening, America. 11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it.
Oh, Don, you're a little controversial. You're talking about illegal immigration. I said it's illegal.
$1 million building a soccer field for our prisoners. What do you need $1 million for? Level out the surface. Let them play. She's shocked that I picked her. She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking this.
That's okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
Why is this a global competition to you?
And maybe that's a question you should ask China. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East. Previously on Trump News.
Venga por mí. Aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Donald Trump, the night we did our broadcast last week at 1 a.m., invaded Venezuela. They dropped an electromagnetic pulse. No one is talking about this, but I found videos of people that were there. Look at the sky. Look at how the sky looks, bro. They dropped an electromagnetic pulse on the motherfuckers, and they shut down all communications, all electricity, all cell phones and electric devices suddenly malfunctioned. And then they bombed the shit out of all the military installations. And then they brought in the Marines, Navy SEALs, Special Forces, Black Ops. Yeah. Just like in Call of Duty, motherfuckers. And they went down there. They went into the bunker to find him. since the lights and electricity was all shut off, this guy and his wife were in the bunker and the door was open and they were just there in the corner in the dark and they didn't know what was happening. The soldiers just went in there. All their army just gave up automatically. Nobody didn't even put up a fight. No one died. They put up a fight. No one died and shit. And they grabbed him and they left. And they dragged his ass back to New York. And then Donald Trump fashion, he decides to parade him around the city of New York in a caravan, opening the doors every once in a while, fucking saying, "Fuck you, Mundami. This is what I'm gonna do to you soon, motherfucker."
Live.
Fucking Trump, if you ask me, he took it easy on that motherfucker. You know what I would have done? I would have fucking taken him to Times Square and I would have put blockades around Times Square and I said, only Venezuelans are allowed in the Times Square, and they better have identifications that they are actual true-born citizens of Venezuelans. I don't want a bunch of these white motherfuckers over there with Venezuela flags. I don't want Mexicans or Puerto Ricans coming down here with Venezuelan flags. I want real, born, true Venezuelan fucking citizens down here. And they'll let them in, all of them. And one by one, they would all go out there and they get one, either punch, kick, spit, or throw in the rock, whatever you're gonna do. But you get one action towards Maduro and then you get to walk out. And as soon as you walk out, they grab you, put you in a van, and deport your ass back to Venezuela. Cheers!
Live.
That's what I would have done. Oh my God. Yeah. It's crazy. And all over the world, Venezuelans rejoiced.
Presidente Donald Trump. Thank you.
La veo muy emocionada llorando. ¿Cómo se siente? Cuéntanos por qué llora.
Qué felicidad, tantos años esperar esto, Señor. Gracias, Señor. Ay, Dios mío, esta es una alegría inmensa. Gracias, Señor. Gracias al presidente de Estados Unidos.
Live.
Everybody was fucking ecstatic and grateful for President Trump for everything he's done to Venezuelans. Do you know how it is? You know one's fucking surprise. Oh, the fucking left woke mob didn't take long showing up and protesting against the capture of Maduro and claiming and shouting, "Free President Maduro. He's the rightful president of Venezuela. Free President Maduro." Bunch of white, non-binary, single mothers of twos with their husbands left them and shit. They joined some club at the preschool with a bunch of other lesbians, and now they're over here with their printed out signs that everybody passes out and the check for $150 everybody got, and there they are over there. Another lost cause, people. For fuck's sakes. Yeah. Let me tell you about one other thing. I saved this till the end, but let me tell you one thing. The motherfuckers that are over there protesting this lady who just got shot are the same motherfuckers who were doing this earlier this week, and already they forgot about this. They moved on to the next tragedy. Next week, they're gonna go fucking help some Haitian that fucking raped a little girl, a 16-year-old little girl on the way walking down to school. They're gonna go over there and protest that they better let him free. They better not deport him and shit. They're gonna be here next week talking about that. Don't worry about it. It's coming. I just know it. I saw the future when I fell asleep. I hate my dreams with all my life. Oh my God. Anyways, the Venezuelans are pissed about these dumbass liberals, and they weren't afraid to let them know about it.
I heard you're from Venezuela.
Yes, I'm come from Venezuela.
And you don't agree with any of these people here, right?
No, I'm not agree. I'm not agree with Trump because Trump helped to my country obtain the libertad.
Can I ask you, there's a bunch of Americans here who have never
lived in a communist and socialist country with a socialist government.
¿Están aquí? Hay un venezolano por aquí. Hay un venezolano por aquí. Yo quiero hablar con un venezolano por aquí. Escucha. ¿Tú eres venezolano? ¿Ah? ¿De qué parte de Venezuela? ¿De Carabobo? ¿Qué parte de Carabobo? No eres venezolano. Hay un venezolano aquí. Porque tiene la bandera de Venezuela y están apoyando al chavismo, pero no hay un venezolano aquí. Vienen a trancar aquí en Suiza. Vienen a trancar calles en nombre de Venezuela y ni un solo venezolano.
Venezuela, yo, we are Venezuela. You are not from my country. What part of Venezuela you are? 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 You are not from my country. You not from my country. You are not from my country. You are not from my country.
Release Maduro right now! Release Maduro right now!
¡Prepagados!
¡Ay, solo de bicho! ¡Hija de puta! ¡Perra! ¡Nigger!
That's what we're doing! That's what needs to get done! Not to the US! Not to the people that are capitalists that want to destroy everything that's built by
Nigger! Africana! Country! You are not from the country! Don't be stupid!
How are you guys? Where are you from, guys? No? Hi, guys. No more war. Where are you from?
Here.
From here? And why are you protesting right now? Today?
No more wars in Venezuela.
No more wars in Venezuela. And you know about the situation in Venezuela?
Yes.
What do you know about the situation in Venezuela? So, you want to give me an answer? Because we can talk. I'm not aggressive or anything. I just want to talk, actually. So we have here a group of people that they are protesting because they want no more war in Venezuela. But all these people, there's nobody here from Venezuela. So from all these people, nobody is from Venezuela. This is people from United States, this is people from another places, but there's no people from Venezuela.
Venezuela, Venezuela. People are criticizing Trump for what he did in Venezuela. They say he bombed and kidnapped our president. No. Let me be clear. That man was never our president. He is a dictator. We didn't vote for him. Our elections were stolen. And when we protested, our kids were sent to prison. Minors were tortured. Girls were forced to prostitute themselves in prisons just to get food, to get a piece of bread. And where were all of you then? Where were all of you, liberals? Where were all of you? Where were all of you? You said nothing. You did nothing. But now you suddenly care about international law? I mean, now you all talk about human rights? Maduro didn't lead Venezuela. He kidnapped an entire country. So, no, Trump didn't kidnap anyone. No, he did not. He removed our kidnapper. And for that, we're thankful. You can divide politics all you want. But don't tell Venezuelans, do not tell Venezuelans how to feel about being free from a dictatorship.
All right. You don't want to hear that last girl. The video just cuts off there. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Look. The Venezuelans are pissed off. You motherfuckers, you don't know what it's like to live under a dictatorship. This guy, he lost the election. No, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. There was no election. The guy before him just appointed him. And that's it. And everyone was supposed to accept it. And just like he said, when people protested, they were thrown in jail. And those people have been in jail the entire fucking time. There's video that came out today, which I'm not going to show until next week, I think, But the people are being let out of the prisons for the first time. People are seeing their wives and their kids and their husbands and aunts and people that were protested. That why is this guy president? We didn't even vote for him. No one voted for him. God damn it. It's sad. It's sad. But it's like those people were saying. Everybody's protesting and ain't no fucking goddamn Venezuelan down here. It's a bunch of white liberals. What's going on? Why do they want this criminal to be freed? You know why? Because they're getting paid.
I'm organized with the Revolutionary Communists of America. We're out here to say hands off Venezuela, and we unequivocally stand with the people of Venezuela against U.S. imperialist aggression.
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets?
What?
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets today?
I saw images of Venezuelans being bombed after the U.S. bombed Caracas, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, I think you should definitely
show me the bombings that you're talking about. I didn't see any.
I don't know. I just saw it on Reddit. It was on the front page of the internet, so
okay.
I don't know.
But what do you think about the people celebrating, the hundreds of thousands of people that are in the streets celebrating?
I have yet to see it. Can you show me that?
Yeah.
Sure. U.S. imperialism.
People celebrating on the streets here. What do you think about that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I stand with the people of Venezuela against U.S. imperialism. The U.S. has no right to bomb the people of Venezuela. The U.S. has no right to kidnap another
Why are they all celebrating? Why are they celebrating?
I don't know. Do you have a correspondent there who can ask? I'm here demonstrating against. I'm here demonstrating against U.S. imperialism.
They pay these kids who are at home on their computers. He said, I saw shit on Reddit that told me that Trump is evil and shit. My friends on the internet, because this kid doesn't have any friends in real life. Look at him. He's down there by himself. If he had friends, they'd be around him right now, backing him up, saying, hey, you want to kick your ass, motherfucker? And then they would have beat the shit out of this Ray-Ban looking motherfucker. But this guy doesn't have no friends. He doesn't have a clique or a crew. He's down there by himself. He wants to belong. So he said he found this ad, and these ads are popping up in every city, my friends. Yeah. Look at this. $500 base pay. You gotta be there. You gotta be there for 5 days all day long. These idiots who don't work, don't have a job or nothing, just sit at home every day on the internet masturbating, looking at videos and fucking commenting on fucking people's shit. Then they go over there and they try to get some money. And he's over here, uneducated, unable to even have a conversation with this guy explaining, hey, why do you think people in Venezuela are celebrating the dictator that was raping, murdering, and killing people and sending drugs to America? Why do you think they're celebrating that he's no longer there? I don't know. I just sit at home every day and watch my computer and shit. Yeah. These fucking dumbass kids. It didn't take long for Petro. That's right. The dumbass over there for Colombia, who sends a lot of cocaine to the U.S., he had something to say to President Trump and to Marco Rubio.
Y entonces le tengo que decir al señor Marco Rubio, hermano, si me va a meter preso a ver si puede. Y entonces le tengo que decir al señor Marco Rubio, hermano, si me va a meter preso a ver si puede.
Didn't take Trump to respond to this ass.
Mr. President, Colombian President Gustavo Petro, a couple weeks ago, he said he's got to watch his ass. And today, he said he's not concerned about anything happening to him in the aftermath of this operation. So, just what your message is about that.
He has cocaine mills. He has factories where he makes cocaine. And yeah, I think I stick by my first statement. He's making cocaine and they're sending it into the United States. So he does have to watch his ass.
Cheers!
Woke Pack for live.
It's getting even crazier. We're going to talk about that next week because it's just all this started happening in the last couple of hours. But apparently Mexico has been sending fucking crude oil to Colombia. And the drug trafficking going through Mexico, coming in through the U.S. So now Trump wants to invade Mexico to stop the drug cartels and the Mexican woman president. But we'll talk about it next week because I'm sure a lot of shit's going to happen next week. This is happening fast, fellas. This is happening fast. Jesus Christ is just around the corner. Let's keep going because it gets even worse. Guess what? This is all prophecy, as I've always said. End of days stuff. I think instead of calling this the underground broadcast, I should have called it the end of days broadcast, because that's exactly what we're witnessing right here, motherfuckers. But guess what? Shamans, South American shamans, the real kind, had already predicted this. Listen to this.
In 2026, we see Mr. Nicolas Maduro defeated. Nicolas Maduro will flee Venezuela. He will not be captured, he will flee Venezuela. The United States should prepare because Mr. Donald Trump will fall seriously ill. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine is in conversation. As if they were calling for attention. I see this conflict will end. It will finish. They will raise the flag of peace.
Alright, so let me tell you something about the shamans, because you said, oh, son of man, he said Maduro would escape and run away and shit. Look, motherfuckers, we talk a lot of politics around here. Let me tell you that that's exactly what actually happened. Because that afternoon, while we were doing our underground broadcast, the president, or whoever the fuck the leader of China, Xi Jinping, was over there in Venezuela trying to cut a deal for a lot of this crude oil and shit. Some of this cocaine. Maybe telling fucking Venezuela, hey, you're already importing fentanyl and cocaine over there into the US. How about we give you some heroin? Let's fuck them up some more. Trump said, fuck no. And so that night he did it. But you know what happened? Is that Maduro, a week before this happened, had already offered Trump everything. And no lie, 1 week ago, I don't have the video because I said this is already an action-packed fucking episode. We're still doing the fucking political news, god damn it. We still got a whole show to go to. God damn it. But anyways, about a week ago, Maduro actually offered the United States all of its oil, its gold, pretty much everything, as long as they let him stay in power and stop fucking around with him. And Trump said, no. We're not going to let you give it to us. We're taking it. But I don't think that's what happened. I think a deal was cut. And Maduro said, look, I'll give you all the oil and the gold or whatever. But if I do that, China and Putin are going to get mad because I had already promised to them and shit. And I'm going to get killed. And Trump says, okay, how about you and your wife retire in the U.S. over here in the nice Hollywood villas next to Ghislaine Maxwell? Yeah. And Diddy. Living like kings. Retired, basically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they treat you good because you're a world leader. You know, this guy ain't going to a shitty jail. I'm telling you, he ain't going to a shitty jail. This guy's retired, basically. And he's protected for the rest of his life by the armed forces of the United States. So Putin and Xi Jinping could never get to him and kill him. And just like that, President fucking Trump has taken over Venezuela. It's fucking amazing, folks. A sight to behold. And all the Democrats are pissed, saying it's illegal. But don't worry, because your poster child came out and told everybody I'm in charge of looking at the rules in the book. Guess what? It's all legal.
Look, I can tell you, as Speaker of the House, as the person who's in charge of defending Article 1 powers, I'm just going to insist to you that those have not been traversed in any way by what happened here. The President used his authority under the law. He did so in a way that caused no casualties on the American side, and got the job done with exquisite intelligence and extreme precision that can only be done by the U.S. That's why we are the world's great and last superpower, and we stand for justice, and you're going to see that meted out here. It's overdue, and everyone will be safer because this is happening.
Everyone will be safer because this is happening. You know what's weird about the Democrats? Is that they're crazy, bro. Because when they were in power, they didn't like Maduro, and they wanted him gone. It's true. It's true. And it's all they talked about. They even put bounties on his head. And I got receipts for you. Here's Chuck Schumer back in 2020 talking shit about Trump.
And the president brags about his Venezuela policy? Give us a break. He hasn't brought an end to the Maduro regime. The Maduro regime is more powerful today and more entrenched today than it was when the president began.
He's mad about it 5 years ago. But today he's pissed because they actually did it. Makes no fucking sense. The left thinks you're stupid. Oh, son of man, you're a racist Trump supporter. Oh yeah? Here's a black man setting the record straight for you dumbasses.
Didn't Trump originally put a $15 million bounty on Nicolas Maduro's head in his first term in office? The answer to that would be yes. Didn't President Joe Biden in 2025, before leaving office, put a $25 million bounty on Nicolas Maduro's head? The answer to that would be yes. Didn't President Trump come back after putting the $15 million bounty on Maduro's head, after witnessing Joe Biden put a $25 million bounty on Maduro's head, up the ante by increasing that bounty to $50 million? The answer to that would be yes.
God damn it. At this point, even a complete and utter fucking moron can see the truth.
Now remember, we all Democrats years ago wanted to eliminate him, and why have a bounty of $25 million if we didn't want him gone? Why would you do these things if you weren't willing to actually do something other than harsh language? Now remember, we all...
Oh my God. People are stupid, man. People are brainwashed. This is the age of technology. It's not that hard to look at something else than CNN and MSNBC. See literally the same clip they showed you, but see the extended version and see the truth that they're not telling you and what was taken out of context. People don't even bother going and doing that kind of shit. It's sad. It's a sad world we live in. But nobody sees the bigger picture. Trump, at the end of the day, is just looking out for America and for the Western Hemisphere. Maybe not because he's a patriot, but because he recognizes that he was able to become a billionaire. Take his dad's fortune, which was a couple million. He took that and made it into billions. He did. But he was able to do that in America. And he realized that he wouldn't have been able to do that in another part of the world. Now, right now, there's a map over there to show you most of the world, the sides that are aligned right now. The reds are aligned with the reds and the greens are aligned with the greens. That's basically the Cold War that's happening right now. China and Russia have been slowly trying to infiltrate the West by slowly getting little nations and shit. That's what was happening over here. In case you don't know, Venezuela has the largest proven oil and gold reserves in the fucking world. I don't care whatever any Jewish fucking white lady wants to tell you. That is a proven fact. Our dollar ain't worth shit. And Trump realized that the Democrats were destroying the dollar the past couple of years, and he's trying to save it. We need equity. The bank is not, our dollar ain't worth shit. We have to have gold. We have to have oil. We have to have shit to back it up. This keeps the dollar alive. If we got to invade other little shitty countries and take away dictators, this guy was a bad guy, so fuck it. If we could take away a bad guy and then take the resources so that we can keep on surviving, what's the big deal, motherfuckers? God damn it. It's a bigger picture, you idiots. Senator Mark Rubio sees the bigger picture. Why can't you?
States need to take over the Venezuelan oil industry?
First of all, let me go back up. We don't need Venezuela's oil. We have plenty of oil in the United States. What we're not going to allow is for the oil industry in Venezuela to be controlled by adversaries of the United States. You have to understand, why does China need their oil? Why does Russia need their oil? Why does Iran need their oil? They're not even in this continent. This is the Western Hemisphere. This is where we live. And we're not going to allow the Western Hemisphere to be a base of operation for adversaries, competitors, and rivals of the United States.
Damn, that guy really wants to be like vice president or something. He's doing a good job. He's doing a good job. I'm not going to lie. He ain't going to be president. It'll be Vance. But maybe he could be vice president. He's good. He's good. He's good. What's next? Well, isn't it obvious?
He felt very strongly we need it for we need Greenland for national security. Not for minerals. We have so many sites for minerals and oil and everything. We have more oil than any other country in the world. We need Greenland for national security. And if you take a look at Greenland, you look up and down the coast, you have Russian and Chinese ships all over the place. We need it for national security. We have to have it. And he wanted to lead the charge. So we're making him, Marco, today, a special envoy.
Yeah. So even though Greenland says they're not interested, he went over there to talk to them again. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to own Greenland. What he's trying to do is literally unite the entire Western Hemisphere. That's why we're going to talk about it next week, but I think we're going into Mexico next. If we clean up the cartels, we'll get all the Mexicans on our sides. Fuck the government. The government has been shitting those people for years. Trust me, I lived in the border. I know exactly how everybody feels down there. The government has been shitting on them for years and years and years. It's corrupt as fuck. So a lot of crazy stuff's gonna happen by next week. I'm telling you. Oh, Cinnamon, this kind of thinking is crazy. And you're talking about manifest destiny and invading other countries and cultures, and this kind of stuff is gonna piss off President Putin. Fuck Putin. That pussy ain't gonna do shit. Did you hear he's dying of cancer? That's what the people on Reddit say, so it's gotta be true. But he ain't gonna do shit. You wanna know why? Here's why. That's right. The last time, it was last week, he showed up here. Trump was going to present him there, take some pictures, some clicks for Facebook or whatever, and right before they got on stage, he flew up fucking some nuclear bombers right over the head. You see that motherfucker? Yeah. I'll die here with you if it means taking you out, pussy. That's what he told him. Oh, yeah.
Woke Pack 4 live.
Yeah. I just gotta give the order. These guys, they don't care. Some of these guys are Democrats. They're ready to kill me. Yeah. Yeah. Trump doesn't give a fuck, motherfuckers. Oh my God. Well, you know, President Donald Trump up there saving the world, freeing other countries, fixing America, or trying to. Other people, on the other hand, are disrupting American progress. They're disrupting it. But he's out there saving the world, freeing other countries, fixing our homeland. Meanwhile, the Democrats are still stuck on January the 6th.
Let us remember the attack of January 6th is not over. It lives on in the threats to our election workers. It lives on through those who want to take away our right to vote, who want to legalize voter discrimination. We must never stop fighting for this beautiful democracy, which January 6th showed us is more fragile than we ever imagined. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Let us.
And no one clapped at the end. What the fuck? This is a travesty we never forget. Like September 11th. The fuck are you talking about, bro? There was nobody there in the audience watching them. They were by themselves because no one gives a fuck about their fucking stupid... I don't know what the fuck that was. A vigil? I guess that was a vigil? Fucking shit, bro. No one was there. No cheers at the end. It was so quiet you heard Chuck Schumer fart. Oh my god, man. But you know what? I'm going to try to give them the benefit of the doubt here. Let's be logical and let's entertain their ideology for a little bit. They want to compare 9/11 to January the 6th. Let's do that, folks. Fuck it. Why not? Let's see. 9/11. How many people died in 9/11? I bet you none of you motherfuckers know. I do, unfortunately, because I had to do all the fucking research for you pussies. Anyways, apparently... Well, actually, I didn't do it. AI did. Oh, yeah. Cheers!
Woke Pack. For live.
God bless AI. Apparently, 2,977 people were killed during the September 11th attacks. Yeah. Excluding the 19th hijackers. So 19 more people died on top of that. But because they were Arabs, we don't consider them people. According to this. Not me. That was AI. Let's see. 246 of them were passengers and crew members on the aircrafts and shit. 2,731 people were in the fucking ground. Including those that were inside the buildings. And in the Pentagons. 343 firefighters died going there trying to save people. Along with 60 law enforcement officers that were down there trying to control traffic and shit. 23 New York Police Department officers that were there in the scene. 37 Port Authority police officers. I don't know why the fuck they were there. They're probably skipping their jobs. They're supposed to be down there in the port securing our fucking shores. Pussies. And total first responders that were killed were 403 because the buildings didn't fall right away and people went over there trying to resuscitate and help people that were burning, and there was bodies everywhere on the floor and shit from the bombs that were placed there that brought the buildings down. Don't believe any of the bullshit. The planes didn't bring the buildings down. You knew goddamn well that building had bombs in it. Fuck you, George Bush. Dick Cheney. You murderers. Anyways, that was September 11th, folks. And that was a fucking tragedy. Let's see what happened on January the 6th that these fucking idiots are still so hung up on. According to this Nazi AI, a total of 5 people died. Pathetic. 5 people died during or immediately after. So they're not even sure. The attack on January the 6th. Here are the 5 people that died. Ashili Babbitt. All right. This was a 35-year-old Air Force, a woke, gay, non-binary Arab Air Force veteran, and a rioter who was fatally shot by a Capitol Police officer because he accidentally shot him. Oh, no, this was the girl. Actually, no, Ashley Babbitt. That was that girl. I don't know why her name's Ashley Babbitt if she was blonde and shit. She must have married some Arab guy and changed her name trying to be woke and shit. Anyways, that bitch got shot because she was trying to climb into the window like an animal, which, let me tell you the truth, if I saw some crazy guy painted in face paint, red face paint, trying to crawl and climb, break through a window, I would have thought it was a zombie and I would have shot her too. So yeah, she deserved it. Kevin Greason, a 55-year-old rioter who died of a heart attack while in the crowd. I don't know why the fuck you're out there. If you're fat and overweight, you should have stayed at home, you dumbass. He got what he deserved. Benjamin Phillips, a 50-year-old rioter and organizer of a group who died of a stroke and a heart attack probably 5 hours after this event ended when he got home. Fucking jacked off, and that was a little bit too much excitement for him for the day. Fuck him. Roseanne Boylan, a 34-year-old rioter who died of a medical emergency, likely from being crushed or stampeded by her fellow overweight rioters as they searched the police near the lines in the west entrance tunnel. Because the police were letting them in. They said, over here, the doors are open, everybody, come in here one by one. Like, come on, come on, come on. Single file, single file. I've seen the videos. Officer Brian Sicknick, a 42-year-old Capitol police officer who was assaulted with a pepper spray and he had a heart attack and collapsed later that evening because his wife actually caught him cheating with a chick, and so she killed him and then blamed the January the 6th for the reason why he died. So, there you go. That is what the Democrats are saying is just as bad as 9/11. That's a cool story, bro. I think we're done here. Are we done, President Trump?
Woke Pack for life. Cheers, everybody, and God bless.
God bless you too, sir. God bless you. All right. Fuck all this politics shit. So let's get this show on the road, and we're going to keep on going with your weekly celebrity gossip.
What do you mean?
On your own, your look? Who's getting dressed you?
You choose your own looks?
Yeah.
Oh, who gets... Yeah, I dress myself.
Come with us. Come with us.
And they are YouTubers.
You're 5 hours late here. And
Man, shut the fuck up.
Come on, man. No, we just saw you on Twitter. On the border.
I'm 5 hours late. Nigga, I'm here. Nigga, be happy I'm here and ask some real questions.
You were like the carrot top of interviewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Cry now.
No, don't cry now. Because otherwise I'll look like I'm responsible for it.
Well, you are.
I said your name into camera. What else do you want from me?
I don't like to be late, by the way. All right? And all you bitches who keep complaining about it can shut the fuck up. Welcome to Bangkok.
All right, fuck these celebrities. I'm going to bring you a story that I wanted to bring you last week, but because I was having technical difficulties and I couldn't get the thing to work, and so I didn't cover this story. But I know a lot of people didn't hear about this, and this has to be something that's got to be talked about because it involves this new generation who doesn't seem, as we've been talking about in the fucking political news, a new generation that doesn't seem to understand how to basically mind their own fucking business. That's right, folks. Because over the holidays, none other than ex-child star hottie Tyler Chase from Ned's Declassified was spotted in Los Angeles, California, drugged on methamphetamines and fentanyl and cocaine, and he looked freaking unrecognizable. This guy used to get all the oldest old ladies' pussies and used to get molested by all the fattest male managers. This guy had it all as a kid. And look at him now. This is what happens to Disney's children after they've been there a couple years and shit. What the fuck, man? Well, luckily, Daniel Curtis, one of the woke black kids on the show, he was down there at the local Five Guys and Burgers, and he recognized them. And he decided, holy shit, this is the perfect time to rejuvenate my career. An opportunity to get some clout online. And so he decided to tell his friend to come over here with a cell phone and document his good deed of going and helping his old co-star out.
A lot of you guys are concerned about Tyler Chase this holiday season, and I just wanted to give you an update. Sean Weiss and his team put a lot of effort into trying to get him into a hospital last night, and I thought it worked. His dad told me it worked, but it turns out he kind of backed out. So today I went to have pizza with him. It was delicious. Shout out Blaze Pizza.
Yeah. Cheese, you can have the cheese and now that's the way you eat a pizza right there. That's the way.
I also got to let him chat with his old friend Devin Werkheiser, my guy Nettie. So they couldn't get him into a car last night, and that's why they weren't able to get him to the hospital. But he trusted an old friend. Yeah, it's the holiday season. It's rainy out, and I just wanted him to have at least some basic accommodations. He wanted to stay local, and this was the only one that was open and accepting people. So here we are, man.
And holler at you, man, and we'll talk more about trying to get that situation squared away so we can do the rehab or whatever we need to, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Give me a hug, man. Love you, brother. Love you, man. So happy to see you, dude.
Thank you. I'm so happy to see you as well.
You're the man, brother, and I believe in you, and we're going to win, bro. All we got to do is stay with it and keep working, dude.
Yeah, we're going to win, bro. You got to stay with it. I got you a nice Motel 6. Helping you out. I got you some pizza. Don't worry. We're going to win, he says. It was like I said, this was a story I wanted to give you guys last week. I'm sorry, I fuck up like always. It was a nice story for the holiday season, you know. This guy got about 100,000 clicks. You know, this story got him some clicks. He ended up getting more subscribers than we ever will, and shit, with this ass, maybe I need to go over there and start feeding the homeless. Maybe you motherfuckers will start subscribing around here. Quite frankly, the homeless, they want to fight me every time they see me and shit. They tell me that I'm the one who stole their cigarettes and shit. And I'm like, fuck you. That was over a month ago, you pussies. Get over it. Anyways. Yeah. Doesn't matter. This guy got his clicks. He got his subscribers. He got this guy a hotel, the rehab, all that ass. You know, everything worked out. Happy ending all around. Cheers! Well, not in this universe.
All right, the hotel situation. We got Tyler shelter. Hooray. Everyone's happy. Tyler's happy. Not the case. Guys, we got him into the hotel, and just that night, I receive a call from management. They're upset. The door is left open. Why is there a microwave in the tub? The refrigerator's turned over. I just feel so devastated. I'm at a loss. And his family told me that they had tried the hotel thing before and it didn't work. And of course, Dan, why did you assume that you were going to be able to, just fix this situation? I'm really feeling devastated here. I think that it is time to put in a call for 5150, but I also need insight from you all. Do you think that's fair to have a third party call and get someone entry into a facility when you know they need the treatment and they're gravely mentally disabled?
Cheers!
For live.
Oh shit, the hotel manager called me and fucking told me he told me that there's a fucking microwave in the tub and the water's flooding the room, the windows are broken, it's been left over, there's cum and blood and needles all over the floor and the ceiling. Why? I don't know. What the fuck happened? You owe us $100,000 and $50,000 and shit for all the damages. And this guy's pissed because he's out of work actor too. He was just trying to get some clicks, get some YouTube subscribers, makes a little bit of cash on the side from his fucking job at the mall. And shit. And now he's got to pay for the damages from this asshole. And he says, he's even regretting it. He says, of course, he tells himself in the third person, you heard, of course, Daniel, why did you think you were going to change the world? Why did you watch fucking Rosie O'Donnell and Oprah and those dumb leftists on the fucking Twitter? Why did I believe them, thought I could change the world by going down there and helping this motherfucker out? He's obviously not on drugs and demented as fuck. Let me go down there and help him out and put him in a nice hotel and give him some money, some cash. I'm sure he'll be all right.
For live.
Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. So, you know, Daniel over here reaching out to his subscribers asking, is it okay with the situation? Should I just call? He said some number. to call people that the mental hospital to come pick him up and shit. And he said, well, I don't know. What should I do? Well, it didn't take long, I'll tell you what, for the clout chasers to show up.
All right, the hotel.
Bro, you're not just for content, right? Nah. I promise me? Yeah. Swear to God. Alright.
Put on the jacket, rain jacket.
Whoop, whoop. Look at that. Waterproof.
There you go. And you put this on.
360 degrees. Hold it. The mother of Galaxy Trivia. Bonjour. Opa.
Nice jacket.
Opa, ole.
Let me pray for you. Is that cool? Can I pray for you?
I appreciate that. That's being Roman.
All right, my Lord, dear Father Jesus Christ, I give you thanks for Tyler's life, my Lord. Break those chains, my Lord. Release this demonic activity, my Lord. Take him out of the darkness right now in the name of Jesus, my Lord. We love you so much, my God. Show him that you love him, my Lord. Anything that he's gone through, my Lord, give him peace, give him joy, my Lord. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Bro.
Oh yeah, this guy expelled the demons out of this guy's ass right away. Did you see it? All the demons flew out of there. It worked. It worked. Don't worry, motherfucker. If Jesus Christ wanted to help this motherfucker, he would have helped him out a long time ago. Unfortunately, this guy sold to Nickelodeon, whatever fucking ass network he used to work at, Disney. You pussies. Oh my God. But it didn't stop there, because this fucking Mexican got 100,000 clicks and another 200,000 subscribers, and everybody saw what he did, and they said, we can do the same thing. And then all of a sudden, the streets of Los Angeles, California were fucking flooded by all these YouTubers and TikTokers and Xers and all these goddamn fucking kids going down there, and they taking video of them literally giving this guy hundreds of dollars, new shoes, new pants, shirts. This guy was blinging and rolling and shit. I ain't even fucking playing. They took him out to dinner. They gave him fucking steaks. This guy wound up with $50,000 cash from all these kids that were going down there and giving him this shit. This guy went on a 4-night drug binge. Cheers!
For life.
He said it was the best night of his life. Someone heard him. I wasn't there, so I can't confirm. Oh my God. Well, don't worry, guys. Like every free ride, it eventually came to an end. And tons of people started complaining that there was all these fucking woke as fuck, short hair lesbians and all these gay non-binary kids confused and wearing skirts and shit. And they're coming down here loitering outside of this pizza place and shit. And they started giving the homeless people money for drugs. And so they decided to call the cops and shit. And of course, like every happy ending in this universe, the cops went down there and Tyler Chase got arrested. Cheers.
Woke Pack for life.
Of course, this is Los Angeles, California, and their laws permit them from arresting criminals and demented motherfuckers. And mental asylums don't exist anymore unless your parents or somebody wants to pay millions of dollars to throw your ass in there because you don't want to fucking marry the person they want you to marry and shit. But that's for rich people. This guy obviously isn't rich anymore. He hasn't made a show in a long time. And so the police let him go. And because all this complaining and all these kids down there, the police had to issue a citations, and they told people, and they made an announcement in the local news for nobody to be down there looking for this guy, trying to help him or give him money. And I'm not even playing when I say that's what happened, because that's what happened. Case closed.
Woke Pack for life.
You know what happened right after this? The kids went after the kids went on to protest about Maduro and shit, and then they went to protest about this fucking lesbian just got run over an ass. So don't worry about it. The kids get busy. They have a short attention span. Every week, so there's a new criminal they got to go defend. Next week, like I said, is going to be some Haitian guy that rapes a little girl. They'll be over there defending him. Just you wait. Cinnamon predicted it. Anyways, let's move on to more psychopaths down here in the motherfucking celebrity news. Because this week, guess what? None other than Nick Reiner's attorney decided to drop out from representing him. I wonder why. Maybe because this guy is a demented fucking drug addict that murdered his mom and dad. And there is no way in hell anybody's gonna be able to prove him innocent. Look at this fucking guy, bro. Every picture I've ever seen online, sometimes he's wearing glasses, which makes him look even crazier. But that is the way he looks right there. He's a fucking psychopath. He looks soulless. He looks like he's a shell, and there's nothing inside. There is nothing inside of that human being right there, bro. You wonder why the fuck he killed his parents, bro, with a knife. Not even with a gun. Have the decency of blowing their heads off so they don't feel any pain. It's instant. It's like all of a sudden the lights went out. They don't even know what happened. No, this guy stabbed them a bunch of times until they bled out. Like a crazy person. What an asshole. What a piece of shit. I'm glad nobody wants to represent this motherfucker. Fuck you. You killed Nick Reiner. You dumbass. Rick Reiner. Sorry. Yeah. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. I didn't like the politics. I didn't like Reiner's politics. I didn't. But I'll tell you the truth. No one deserves to die like that. Yeah. No one. I don't care if you're a right or left or whatever the fuck you want to, whatever worship and shit. You deserve to get stabbed to death. That's some bullshit. No one deserves to get stabbed to death. No one deserves to get drowned to death. No one deserves to be burned to death. I mean, shot? Yeah, a lot of people deserve to get shot. Because it's okay, man. It's fast. But anyways, let's move it along to some other news that's been on the headlines. None other than Mickey Rourke has hit rock bottom again. This guy used to do porn for money, just like Stallone. But this guy was better at it than Stallone, because Stallone couldn't get his dick hard, so they wouldn't show it. It was like softcore. They just show him going like that, rubbing his thighs on a girl. I've seen it. It's lame. I couldn't even finish with it. Fuck that pussy. But this guy did some good stuff, man. Yeah. I'm just saying. Check it out. Anyways, this guy apparently couldn't pay his rent and is getting evicted, and he owns about $60,000 fucking dollars worth of back paid rent over there in Beverly Hills, or where the fuck he's from and shit. But I'll tell you something. He set up a GoFundMe. That's right, Mickey Rourke, a celebrity, richer than all of us, set up a GoFundMe for $100,000. And right away, within the first couple of days, Darren Murray, Anonymous, Joseph Kosninski, and a bunch of other pussies nearly donated $93,000. And I got pissed. I was gonna rip this guy a new asshole. I said, I can't wait till Friday so I can tear this guy apart. His asshole has probably been injected and plugged with so many drugs and dicks. You have no idea what this guy, what dirty alley this guy's been hanging out in. I could tell you, because I know. I've been there. Cheers! Yeah.
Woke Pack. Full.
It really should have been this one.
Woke as fuck.
Cheers! Anyways, I was gonna trash this motherfucker, but then he came out and posted a video the following day.
Dogs. This is Lucky. This is Mickey Rourke. and something's come up that I'm really frustrated, confused, and I don't understand. Somebody set up some kind of foundation or fund for me to donate money, like charity, and that's not me. Okay, I'd rather if I needed money, I wouldn't ask for no fucking charity. I'd rather stick a gun up my ass and pull the trigger. So whoever did this, I don't know if they did it, why they did it. I don't understand it. I wouldn't know what a GoFund foundation is in a million years. My life is very simple. I don't go to outside sources like that. And yeah, it is embarrassing, but I'm sure I'll get over it like anything else, everything else. Listen, I've done a really terrible job in managing my career. I wasn't very diplomatic. I had to go to over 20 years of therapy to get over the damage that was done to me years ago, and I worked very hard to work through that, and I'm not that person anymore. But I can't be the one to say that. You got to talk to the last several people I've worked with. Talk to Robert Rodriguez. Talk to Francis Coppola. Talk to Darren Aronofsky. I'm not that wild man that I was 20-something years ago. But you pay the price for your past, and you look at Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid's got a reputation even today, and he probably didn't kill as many people as they said he did. But this thing is very embarrassing, and if you've given money, don't give any money, and if you gave money, get it back, whether you gave cash or check or whoever you sent it to.
So you see, apparently he didn't even set this up. So, according to him, he looks old and fragile and confused and kind of like Joe Biden-ish. And to me, that is a signal that he's probably telling the truth. And so I'll accept it, Mickey Rourke. And because of that, I'm not tearing you a new asshole. Just like those motherfuckers did in that porn I saw. Oh, yeah. Cheers!
Woke as fuck.
Give me take a drink for that. Oh, yeah. With my tongue. Ah. Yeah, that one went down smooth. Anyways. So, yeah, I forgive you, Mickey Rourke. But it still pisses me off, man. Because in a matter of days before this old man even figured this out, somebody managed to make a fake GoFundMe for this guy and managed to clock in $93,000 from this person. I gotta tell you, a little light bulb popped up on top of my head, and the next time a celebrity is in the news that he's broke, or he lost a lot of money, or he's in the hospital, I'm gonna open a fake fucking GoFundMe for them. Oh, this is for the medical bills, and this is for help for his daughters, and this is for help for this, and everybody's gonna donate, and I'm just gonna wait 3 days. I'm not gonna be greedy like this motherfucker. He probably already got caught. 3 days, and then I'm gonna withdraw the money from this shit, and then delete my account. Oh yeah, cheers!
For live.
Buy a lot of drugs, I'll buy a lot of subscribers and clicks for my videos, and we'll start going viral finally after 6 years and shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Cheers, motherfuckers. That's what I would do. Fuck you, Mickey Rourke, you fucking old man. You better start living in right now in 2026, not in 1947, you dumbass. Doesn't know what a GoFundMe is. All right. Anyways, fuck Mickey Rourke. All right, it's about time we start showing what every last one of you has been patiently waiting for all night. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about titties. Oh yeah, titties.
For live.
God bless you, Billie Eilish, for posting this picture that I can tell AI to make her move and jump around and wiggle. Because AI is a genius, and I love it. I mean, literally, she posted a picture of her holding a cookie, and I told AI, hey, give me like 5 or 6 videos of this chick here with a cookie in her hand, dancing, jiggling those big titties. And AI is all like, I got you. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you one thing, man. I told it to do some other things with her. Oh, yeah.
Live.
I can't show you those videos. I'll get in trouble. I already get strikes for bullshit. I don't want to get strikes for showing Billie Eilish sucking my dick. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I didn't say that out loud. I'm just playing. Oh, yeah. Or am I? Cheers!
Live.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a wild night, wild night. God bless you, Billie Eilish. Thank God for being of age, and being I don't know, man. I don't know what she's trying to be. Don't get too excited, boys. We've already seen this little girl in bikinis and shit. It looks just like your wife, so it's nothing to get excited about. But I will say those titties are nice. I ain't gonna lie. I doubt your wife's titties. Well, actually, I don't know you. It might be the same. Oh yeah. All right. Don't talk about titties. Actually, we're not done talking about titties. Speaking about titties, let's get into some of the plastic territory, because Kylie Jenner posted some slutty ass pictures of herself in an orange, one of the sluttiest orange outfits that's ever been created by any man on Earth since the history of Cro-Magnon man. I don't think cave women were this slutty. No, they wore a lot of leaves to cover their privates. This chick is just like, check it out. You can put your dick in between this. And yes, you can. Well, actually, we can't. But Timothy Chalamet can. Cheers! Right away, this motherfucker went ahead and approved. He liked it and put like a bunch of fucking hearts and shit. And you know what he was thinking? Man, I can't wait till this premiere is over so I can take her home and do all the things I saw in the porno last night. Every single one of those things. Ah, yeah.
Live.
Oh my God. Well, you know, I said, oh, son of man, why are you here teasing us? How dare you? I'm not the one who posts these pictures and shit. I'm just the one who tells AI to animate them for you so we can see them move and jiggle. That's all I'm doing. They're the ones who posted the pictures. Oh, but don't worry, folks. This show ain't over, because I got another one for you perverts out there. Because guess what? None other than little X23 herself, Daphne Keane, turned 21 this week. And of course, how does she celebrate? By posting herself in the skimpiest fucking bikini. And God bless AI. Oh, by the way, this little girl, man, I remember seeing her in Logan. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I feel like an old man. I feel like a dirty old man. But you know what? The older you get, the more you are. And there's nothing you can do about it. Cheers to that. All right. That's enough. We're done with the celebrity gossip. Let's finish up the show with the ass. And you know I'm talking about none other than the goddamn comic book nerd shit.
Let's watch this. Gotham needs me.
Fucking idiot. That must have hurt so bad. He deserved it for being a dumbass. I swear, people that do shit like that, they deserve when they get hurt. If you're gonna be an idiot, God bless you for being an idiot, especially in today's age, because we get cell phones and everybody gets to see you're fucking being an idiot. Oh my God. Anyways, let's get on with this. Guess what, my friends? This week it was leaked that the Power Rangers reboot casting. Oh shit, I'm pressing the wrong button here. The Power Rangers reboot casting is officially underway. It is a reboot by Disney Plus. And you know what that means? Inclusions and lesbianisms, and of course, anti-Trumpisms. Oh my God. I hate to say it, I think he's right. There is such a thing as TDS. Oh well. Anyways. I don't know the names because I don't care enough to know the names. I need to see the trailer to see if this is going to be any good. Because this is going to be some woke ass. I don't even want to bother knowing the names of the... Oh, let me let you know, Joku. These are not the suits. This is me finding some art online. Some pussy did this. Who knows what kind of pussy suits Disney's going to come up with. They're barely starting this shit. But anyways. Let me get into it. Let you all know, I don't know the names. I'm not that interested in it. But I'll go ahead and show you the kids that have been tried out for the roles. And we don't know who they tried out for, but we're going to take our best educated guesses. And as I slowly start revealing all the kids that have tried out, you'll understand why I tell you who they're probably going to be. Yes, my friends, the white Jason Red Ranger. This is not official. This is me guessing. The white, but it's probably going to be true. Let's be honest. The white Jason Red Ranger is going to be race swapped. And we're going to get some Korean guy. Because he's probably the tallest and the fittest kid of them all. Because you know these Koreans, these Manny Pacquiao motherfuckers, they're born with six packs and shit. And they're really athletics. They can do flips like Tom Holland. So they like him, and he's tall. He's taller than all the other dumbass kids. These Americans, because he's over there Korean. They eat real food, so their bones grow more than ours and shit. We eat bullshit. That's the truth. We do eat bullshit. Anyways, obviously, the Pink Ranger is going to probably be played by whoever the fuck her name is. But this little white ass girl here with her red hair and her green eyes and shit, because let's be honest, I mean, what other character could this little girl be trying out for? She's definitely not going to be the Black Ranger or the Blue Ranger, and they're definitely not going to put her as the Yellow Ranger, because we all know how racist that would be. So we all know that she's probably going to be Kimberly. Duh. No one else is going to be. I'll explain in a little bit. Anyways, yeah. And then, of course, the obvious, this black kid here is going to be Zack the Black Ranger. Ah, son of man, you're being a racist. No, you're being a racist. Saying, why can't a black kid be in black? Black kids like wearing black. I see them all the time coming out of school bus in their black hoodies and their black jeans and shit. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm wearing black right now. What's wrong with it, motherfucker? I literally have the Black Power Ranger hoodie. I don't want to be a fucking dick and go over there and get it. You know what? I am. I don't give a shit. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm gonna go get my hoodie and show you I'm a Black Ranger. That's right, sons of bitches. And it's a goddamn motherfucking hoodie. So it ain't racist, sons of bitches. Let me take it off because it's a little hot in here, I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers. Trying to call out the Cinnamon. Cinnamon's a racist because he doesn't like the black people or the Black Ranger. You sons of bitches. I fucking love the Black Ranger. Sons of bitches. You fucking want to talk shit. This black kid's gonna be the Black Ranger and there ain't a goddamn thing you can say about it and it ain't racist, you pussies. It's what's best for business. Oh yeah, quoting Vince McMahon there. Cheers! Yeah, we're not done there. Because guess what? There are two little girls. One of these Latinxers and the little Asian girl that is up for the role of Trinity. Obviously, they're both going to be lesbian or bisexual because, come on now. There ain't nothing else they're going to do. They got to be woken the fuck out of this shit. And last but not least, we got this little weird kid here, the little curly hair little boy right there, little gay boy. You know, he's going to be Billy. Why? Because there's no way in hell that last little boy is going to be cast as a Black Ranger and a Red Ranger. You really think he's believable as any of the two masculine Rangers? Hell no. He's going to be the pussy-ass little Blue Ranger. Come on now. Come on now. Son of Man here, predictions. Those are the kids trying out for the roles. Quite frankly, for Trinity, I'd rather have the Asian girl, because let's be honest, that's old school. Gotta keep this motherfucker old school. If you put the little Asian girl instead of the little white girl, you know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the Power Rangers right there. They fucked up with Jason, but I'll accept it. As long as he's tall and buff, I'll accept it. And that's Disney's Go Power Rangers. That's what it's gonna be, supposedly. I don't know. The rumors, they're just rumors. These kids for sure are trying out. That's all we know. But let's move it along with the disappointment of the entire goddamn show. In fact, of our entire reality, if we're gonna be honest about anything. All right, but James fucking Gunn has come out this week, and he is shitting himself because he is now scared about the merger of Netflix and that he may actually lose his job. He was quoted saying that he is nervous because he doesn't know, because with every regime change there are changes, and he is just hoping for the best. Yeah. They're hoping for the best, that they don't realize that your Superman movie didn't make no money, and that everybody knows you're a hack, and all that shit you're producing is nothing but ass fan fiction, marijuana-induced fucking acid trip bullshit that you're coming up with, you dumbass. This ain't no Guardians of the Galaxy. You're in charge of an entire universe, and you're fucking it up. Yeah, let me start a universe with a cartoon about a bunch of monsters, and then a Superman movie, and then it's gonna be a Peacemaker show, and then Clayface, and then it's gonna be what's after Clayface? Green Lantern show. Oh, and then Superman Part 2. Or Supergirl, by Supergirl. What kind of a universe building method is that? Where's all your heroes? Where is Batman? Where is Aquaman? Where is Wonder Woman? Where is the Flash? Where is Cyborg? God damn it. We don't even have any of the Clayface. Why are you making a movie about a Batman villain when you haven't even introduced the Batman? This guy's a fucking idiot. Netflix, they're not idiots. And Netflix is going to very quickly realize that the Batman sequel that is going to come out is going to be far superior in intelligence and talent than any ass cartoon bullshit this dumbass has been putting out. I'll tell you that right now. So we're talking about it. Let's move into some of that fucking spoilers and tell you that supposedly, according to the nerds, none other than the demented Ezra Miller looking motherfucker, Barry Coogan, the piece of shit that Sabrina Carpenter dumped his ass because she got fucking rich and famous, and she says, I don't need to be with your fucking demented looking ass anymore. You scare me every time I wake up in the morning. I think I'm next to a fucking one of these guys and shit. And I don't want to be with one of these guys. So fuck you. That's what she said, and she dumped his ass. That's what the tabloids say. I'm just repeating it. Anyways, the nerds are not reporting that this fucking dumbass is going to return as the Joker for Batman 2. Hopefully only for 5 minutes, because nobody wants to see this disgusting version of the Joker looking like this. That's like the worst ugly looking Joker in the world, and not in a good way, because the Joker is supposed to be looking ugly, but ugly badass. This guy doesn't look fucking badass. He looks like that kid that was really slow at school, the word we can't say any word online anymore. That's what he looks like, god damn it. Fuck this guy. That's all I'm gonna say. Today, the nerds went ahead and supported and said it was fact that none other than Sebastian Stan Bucky is gonna play Harvey Dent, also known as Two-Face, in the movie. Which tells me they're probably going to adapt The Long Halloween, where Batman is chasing. He's not gonna be Two-Face. He's gonna be Harvey Dent. He's probably gonna turn into Two-Face in part 3, which is probably what they're doing with this. I think what happens is that there's a bunch of murders and Batman's trying to figure out who it is, and it ends up being fucking Harvey Dent's wife because she's crazy. And supposedly Harvey Dent's wife hasn't been confirmed, but supposedly it's going to be played by Scarlett Johansson. I didn't make a picture or an animation because it's not confirmed yet. This is being confirmed, so I don't want to fucking talk about it. But supposedly Scarlett Yost is probably going to have the... I just don't see Scarlett Yost being Harvey Dent's wife if Harvey Dent is going to be Sebastian Stan, because she is way too hot for him. That's all I'm going to say. They better get an uglier girl to be Harvey Dent's wife. I don't want to see Scarlett Yost kissing Sebastian Stan. That's going to piss me off. Fuck that. Anyways, hopefully she's smart enough to say no to this short-ass motherfucker. I like him, but I just don't want him kissing Scarlett Yost. Fuck that. Moving on from this bullshit. Moving on to some Marvel ass. The nerds are now saying that Star-Lord supposedly... I don't think this is true. Star-Lord supposedly will be in the show VisionQuest. They say because Vision and Star-Lord... Because Vision, that's not the original Vision. Remember, it's a brand new copy made by the government with the downloaded thoughts of the other one. But because he's really smart, he knows that these are just thoughts from the other guy, and it's not really him. So he's confused about it philosophically and shit. And so he lives in Los Angeles by himself, or somewhere, I don't know where. It might not be Los Angeles, but he lives somewhere, and he has a roommate. And it turns out his roommate is going to be Star-Lord, because Star-Lord is also confused about how humans are. Because he's never been around humans, and he's been in outer space, flying around with aliens his entire life. And so now he's here trying to adjust. And so we have two motherfuckers who don't know how to be humans being roommates together. I don't think that's real. But because there was concept art a few months ago that leaked, people think it's real. We'll see. We'll see, because I don't even know when the fuck this show is supposed to come out. If it's even been filmed or anything. We don't know anything. They might have canceled this and everybody got sent home. Hopefully, we're lucky. Fuck this. Let's get into the main shit. And the end of the show. Avengers Doomsday, the supposed final trailer, which they're saying it's not the final trailer. Some people are saying there's 3 more, there's 2 more, there's probably 1 more that they're gonna show, and it's gonna be on Super Bowl Sunday, most likely. And it's gonna be the full trailer, because everything they've been showing us has been 1-minute pieces of ass that showed nothing. This one actually showed the most. This one showed Shuri stepping out of some spaceship, obviously Wakandan, into a desert, and she has her new Black Panther suit. That I gotta say, even though I hate this character and the fact that the mantle went on to her, I hate it. Why couldn't they just recast Chadwick Boseman and continue the story with another actor? You pussies, you've done it to other actors. You did it to Rhodey. You've done it to other actors. I don't know why you didn't do it with that one. Pass the mantle to this little woke-ass little girl. I hate it. I gotta say, I love the color scheme on this. The black and the teal with the gold. Fire. I can't wait to see what her mask looks like. It's probably gonna be badass. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. Anyway, she gets out of the desert and shit. Obviously, I can't show you the fucking I can't show you the trailer because we'll get fucking blocked and shit. You know how that goes. But anyway, she gets out. Guess what? Then we see the Telocanis looking at their temples that are in a desert, it looks like. The desert there where the Wakandas are landing. And Namor is there on his throne with his new fucking black suit. There he is, Tenoch Huerta, the woman rapist. This guy, according to that woman, that he didn't get in trouble at all for. Jonathan Majors got a lot of heat for beating a white woman. This guy, according to some girl from Mexico, this guy was fucking some chick and took off his condom, and she told him no, and he kept on fucking her without a condom. And they came on her face. Oh yeah, cheers! I mean, can you blame him? I would have done it too. I don't want to get her pregnant. But I would have never have fucking taken it off. I mean, if I'm already wearing it, you might as well just wear it, you know. It wouldn't be disgusting. Especially if she doesn't want you to not take it off, but whatever. This guy doesn't give a fuck, according to this girl. He didn't get in trouble is what I'm trying to say. Other people get canceled left and right overnight. This guy's all like, don't worry, she's Mexican. No one's gonna find out. Let's just wait a few months and then we'll use you again. And guess what? It worked.
Woke Pack for live.
You gotta love Disney and their little loopholes. Anyways, you see the fucking Telocanes or whatever the fuck you want to call these Mexicans, and they're not underwater; they're in a desert. And so everybody's saying, "Oh, the Shiri is." Oh wait, let me finish telling you the rest of the trailer. So then after this, you see fucking Umbaku. Remember Umbaku, that big black dude from the monkey tribe in Africa? Don't say I'm racist. That's the way Marvel, and that's true. It is in a Marvel. Go look. He was they call him the ape. Anyways, Umbaku, and he meets in the desert. He introduces himself to Ben Grimm, who's also getting out of the ship, and they say hello and shit. And that's basically all that we see in this trailer. And everyone's saying, "Oh, they're landing with the Fantastic Four." Oh shit! I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. They're landing with the Fantastic Four in another universe, and I don't think that's what's happening. I think at this point in the movie, the incursions are happening already on Earth. There is destruction happening, whereas the oceans are drying up. And that's why you see the underwater pyramids no longer underwater. And Namor is all like, what's happening? And so then the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four arrive to recruit them and tell them the world's ending. We need your help. That's what I think is happening. I don't think they're in another universe. I think they're in the MCU, and the destruction is already happening. That's what's happening here. What we had already speculated on. Supposedly there's going to be one more trailer, and it's not going to be until the Super Bowl. And that one will finally show Doctor Doom. I don't know what that trailer is going to be. But something we had already speculated on a long time ago. There are now saying, or is being rumored as probably going to happen. And I told you, there is only one way Kevin Feige could fix all this bullshit continuity and everything they fucked that. Basically, everything that Jonathan Major fucked up. Because that guy, by his actions, fucked up all the plans that Kevin Feige had written down. And because he fucked everything up, all the other shows got fucked up. Also, because of the lesbianism and the fucking trans and all that shit they added, that also fucked up a lot of shit. Let's be honest. But according to the leakers, and this is the way to fix everything, and I told you a long time ago, this is the only way to fix everything. According to the leakers, Doom will arrive there will be a scene probably in the beginning of the fucking movie. This is how probably, and this is how I said, this is how they should start the movie. I said it. When that pussy, he who should not be named, was on the show, I fucking hate you. When he was on here, I said it. This is the way they should start that movie. The council of fucking Kangs is there. All the Kangs we saw. How are you going to explain there was thousands of motherfuckers ready to invade and you haven't talked about it since that happened 4 years ago? Pussies, they ruined. This fucking idiot, by beating that white little girl, ruined all of our movies. It's a storytelling element. It's fucking idiot. They should have told them that you can't, the contract should have said you're not allowed to go out with white women. You dumbass. That would have saved the whole fucking MCU and Disney. Fucked up. Anyways, so I said the only way to fix this is the Council of Doom is there, of Kangs are there, and then Dr. Doom opens a portal, arrives, and kills them all. And I'm like, you don't need Jonathan Majors. You every time anybody, and this has been confirmed by a lot of actors, anytime anybody does a movie with Disney nowadays, probably the last fucking 10, 15 years, when you sign up to do a movie, the first thing the studio does is they sit you down in a chair and they do this camera scan around you, this 3D scan. Because if in case you ever die, they can do the same thing they've been doing, like to Peter Cushing's and some of the other actors we've seen. Leia died, and they were able to fucking finish the movie even though she had died. They put her in the last scenes, in that movie, when Carrie Fisher died. So they scanned your fucking face, and you read the contract you signed says they're allowed to use your character's image. Your character's image is your image, so you're fucked right then and there. You get no royalties. Your family can't say you can't. He's dead. You can't use him. No, they signed a contract. You're fucked. So this could all be CGI and have all the Kangs, Jonathan Major looking Kangs right there. Dr. Doom show up, kill them all, take their power, and right then and there establish themselves as the new threat in this new movie. Because how are you going to explain where Doom comes from in one movie? Did the worst decision ever. This is one of the coolest villains. I've said from the beginning, I like that they're finally using him. It should have never had been Kang. Never. It should have been from the very beginning. It should have been Dr. Doom. But they wanted to do Kang, and I accepted it. I said, fine, they can do Doom afterwards, after the Secret Wars and the Fantastic Four is together. It could be Doom afterwards. But no, because this guy beat a white woman, they have to just, they replace him. And it fucked everything up. This guy is not going to be from the same universe as Reed. They're going to have no history. It's just going to be like he's going to show up, take powers, and be stronger than everybody. And only us that read comic books are going to know who he is. Because the average comic book dumbass that just goes over there to watch these movies because, oh, the MCU is cool because everybody likes it. They're going to be like, I don't know what's going on. Basically, another James Gunn fucking movie. Yeah. The last rumor they're saying, which I actually think is true. Because they were saying there was going to be another variant of T'Challa in both of these movies. And they're saying that it's going to be none other than Danson Idris. Idris Elba's son has been casted as the T'Challa. Supposedly a variant of T'Challa. There is no word on whether he's actually a variant from another universe or he just may be his son. You know that little kid that we saw at the end of Wakanda Forever 4 fucking years ago or 5 years ago? It's taking so long, bro. They fucked up. All of this has been taking so long to tell the story. So he could have already, that little boy could have already grown up, and this might be him. The little boy, what was his name? Tindicon or Token? Whatever little, I don't know his fucking little African name they gave that little boy. Anyways, that's what this guy is supposedly going to be, the new Black Panther. And hopefully he can replace Shuri, and we don't have to have a woman Black Panther. Oh my god, because that's one of the stupidest decisions they've ever made in your life. You dumbass. Avengers Doomsday Secret War, this black guy is gonna be T'Challa. There we go. We're done. Chino Huerta being a rapist. I don't give a fuck about anything else. All you motherfuckers, suck a dick. That's how we roll on this channel. Every day of the week. 7 days a week. 366 days a year. Because guess what? There's always an extra day where you're chilling and drinking with the Son of Man and the goddamn Wolf Pack. Yeah!
Live.
But I've done enough ranting for tonight, and let me fucking send you guys home with this. And let you all know some facts. Life advice for tonight is, if you see motherfuckers on TV saying, come down here, there's gonna be cops, and we're gonna go disrupt what they're doing. If you get emails telling you for $150 or for $500, come down here, we'll give you a sign, and you can disrupt the police. Don't go down there. If you're driving around drunk and smoking weed like the Son of Man, and you happen to drive by and you see the police, I don't know, doing police business, do not go over there. Mind your own fucking business and ignore the police who are just trying to do their jobs. That's my life advice for today. And you know what? If you follow that life advice, I promise you, you won't get shot by the police. You might get shot by someone else. I'm not gonna lie. Especially in that neighborhood you live. You know who I'm talking about. But yeah, you won't get shot by the police at least. So, cheers everybody!
Wolf Pack. Full live.
Lady, eh?